How-to guides and tutorials are a cornerstone of blogging and one of the most straightforward ways to provide value by teaching people how to do something. In my experience, tutorials are the single best way to drive sustainable, long-term traffic with a single piece of content. So how do you write a good tutorial? Well, you want to start by clearly stating the objective. Every tutorial should have a specific goal or outcome, and you want to make sure that's established right out of the gate in both your headline and your introduction. Tutorials can be long or short. It really just depends on the complexity of the task and how long it takes to walk the reader through it. Typically, I recommend formatting each of your steps as subheadings with more information under each one. That's especially true if you're writing a longer tutorial with a lot of steps. Now, when you're teaching someone to do something, it's very important that you're clear and concise. You want to make the process as easy as possible for the reader. So be sure to spell everything out, making no assumptions about the reader's current knowledge. But at the same time, be careful not to go overboard with unnecessary details that may overwhelm them. Use your best judgment and try to strike a good balance. Next, almost every tutorial would benefit from the use of visuals like photos, screenshots, or videos. A tutorial with visual elements is much easier to follow than a giant wall of text. Before you publish your tutorial, follow the steps yourself to make sure you covered everything, and maybe even have a friend or somebody else run through it as well to give you feedback. This is especially helpful if the person who's helping you doesn't have a lot of experience doing what the tutorial is explaining, because then you can gauge whether you explained everything clearly. And finally, if you have a comment section, make sure to monitor your comments, answer questions, offer support, and update the tutorial if you notice any recurring questions or problems.